Many people still believe that boxed fruit juices or ready-to-drink teas are a healthy choice. But the shocking truth is that many of these so-called healthy drinks contain as much sugar, or sometimes even more than soda. After 60, the body can no longer process sugar as efficiently as before. That's why so many older adults experience heavy-headedness, memory lapses, or restless nights. These aren't random complaints. They can often be traced back to the daily habit of drinking sugary beverages. In today's video, I'll share some simple, low-sugar alternatives that are easy to put into practice. These choices don't just quench your thirst. They can reduce inflammation, sharpen mental clarity, and protect the brain as we age. If you want to preserve your memory and keep your mind bright, stay with me through the end of this video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with friends. At the end, I'd love to hear from you. Which drink will you swap out first? When we think about finding a drink that is both healthy and easy to stick with long-term, many people overlook one of the simplest solutions: plain water. That's right, water is still the foundation of hydration, but to make it more flavorful and add a gentle nutritional boost, we can turn it into a natural functional water by adding slices of fresh fruit such as lemon, cucumber, or strawberry. The greatest strength of this option is that it contains virtually no added sugar. That means the nervous system doesn't have to deal with sharp spikes in blood sugar, which are known to trigger oxidative stress and low-grade inflammation in the brain. After 60, the body's ability to process sugar declines noticeably, and large swings in blood sugar can leave the brain fatigued, memory dulled, and even raise the risk of dementia. Choosing water with fruit slices gives us a refreshing taste while avoiding the dangers of sugary drinks. Each fruit you add brings its own unique benefit. A slice of lemon supplies vitamin C, a key antioxidant that protects nerve cells. Cucumber adds extra hydration and light minerals that help cool the body and maintain fluid balance. Strawberries provide a gentle natural sweetness along with anthocyanins, compounds shown to fight age-related changes in the brain. Combined together, these small additions create more than just water. They deliver a cocktail of micronutrients that reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and support mental clarity. Another advantage is flexibility. Older adults can experiment with different combinations to find the flavors they enjoy most, which makes it far easier to maintain the habit of drinking enough water every day. Instead of forcing yourself to drink 2 liters of plain, tasteless water, having natural flavors makes the process enjoyable and sustainable. In my clinical experience, I've seen many older patients who struggled with headaches and fatigue simply because they weren't drinking enough water. Once they switched to plain water infused with fresh fruit, they reported feeling lighter, clearer in mind, and even sleeping more soundly at night thanks to improved hydration. The key is consistency. Preparing a pitcher of water with a few slices of lemon, cucumber, or fresh berries, and keeping it in the fridge or on the table makes it easy to reach throughout the day. Over time, this simple routine becomes the foundation for better brain protection. Compared with sugary drinks, ready-made teas, or bottled vitamin waters loaded with additives, choosing fruit-infused water is a small change that delivers big results. It lowers inflammation risk, provides natural nutrients, and ensures the body stays properly hydrated, all critical factors in keeping the brain sharp and resilient after 60. For decades, tea has been part of daily life for older adults. A warm cup in the morning, a few sips in the afternoon seems like such a simple habit. But hidden in this routine is a problem. Most traditional teas, like black or strong green tea, contain caffeine. After 60, the body breaks down caffeine more slowly, so even a single strong cup in the afternoon can bring a racing heart, restlessness, and, most importantly, a restless night. Poor sleep quality directly weakens memory, clarity, and mood the following day. That's why caffeine-free herbal teas have become such a smart alternative. They're not just beverages. They act like a gentle natural therapy for the nervous system. chamomile tea is a perfect example. It contains apigenin, a flavonoid that binds to receptors in the brain and produces a calming effect, helping reduce stress and encouraging deeper sleep. Peppermint tea adds a refreshing flavor while relaxing muscles, easing aches, and soothing the digestive system. One of the hidden reasons many people struggle with sleep, lavender tea, with its gentle aroma, has been shown in studies to reduce anxiety, steady the heartbeat, and improve sleep quality. What makes herbal teas especially valuable for the nervous system is that they don't just avoid caffeine. They're rich in natural antioxidants. Polyphenols in chamomile, menthol in peppermint, and linalool in lavender all fight oxidative stress, one of the main drivers of nerve cell damage and brain decline. Taken regularly, these teas provide not only immediate relaxation, but also long-term protection, reducing neuroinflammation and supporting memory. Picture this instead of strong tea or coffee in the afternoon. You brew a cup of warm chamomile. As the aroma drifts through the air, your body loosens, breathing slows, and by bedtime, sleep comes gently and deeply. In the morning, you wake clear-headed and refreshed. A small change, repeated consistently, helps protect the brain from the cycle of poor sleep and mental fatigue. Herbal teas can also become a soothing ritual. Studies show that calming habits before bed, like reading, listening to soft music, or enjoying a cup of herbal tea, signal to the brain that it's time to rest. It's a simple but powerful way to improve sleep for older adults. And there isn't just one choice. Seniors can rotate between chamomile, peppermint, or lavender according to preference. This variety prevents boredom and makes the habit easy to maintain. The common benefits are clear: no sugar, no caffeine, no spikes in blood sugar, and no overstimulation of the nervous system. From a doctor's perspective, I often tell my older patients think of herbal teas as trusted companions for sleep. They won't replace medication or perform miracles, but used correctly and consistently, they bring real, noticeable improvements for brain and nerve health. Compared with sugary drinks or caffeine-heavy teas, choosing herbal teas is a simple but meaningful shift. They calm the mind, improve sleep, reduce neuroinflammation, and support long-term memory. Most of all, they provide gentle comfort, a gift anyone in their later years deserves to enjoy. Many people think of coconut water as nothing more than a summer refreshment. In reality, for adults over 60, unsweetened natural coconut water can become a valuable ally for the brain and nervous system. The first point to highlight is its ability to rehydrate and restore electrolytes. After 60, the sense of thirst decreases, making older adults more prone to dehydration. This may sound minor, but even mild dehydration is enough to impair brain function. The head feels heavy. Concentration slips, and some may even feel dizzy when standing up too quickly. Coconut water contains abundant potassium, magnesium, and a modest amount of natural sodium, all essential electrolytes that maintain fluid balance and keep nerve signals flowing smoothly. But coconut water doesn't stop at hydration. It also helps reduce nerve inflammation. It contains cytokinin, a group of compounds known for their antioxidant and anti-aging properties. These compounds limit oxidative stress, one of the main culprits behind weakening and damaging nerve cells with age. Drinking coconut water regularly, in moderation, can be seen as giving the brain a light but steady shield against decline. Another often overlooked benefit is its effect on cerebral circulation. The high potassium content helps stabilize blood pressure, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system and improving blood flow to the brain. When the brain receives enough oxygen and nutrients, nerve cells stay sharper, and memory declines more slowly. For older adults with fluctuating blood pressure, swapping sugary sodas or energy drinks for coconut water is a safe, sensible choice. In practice, many older patients have told me that after replacing their habit of drinking sodas with a small glass of fresh coconut water a few times a week, they felt lighter, less fatigued, and noticeably more at ease. This is clear evidence that even one small change in drinking habits can create a big difference for the nervous system. Of course, as with any food, coconut water should be used properly. A reasonable amount is about 5 to 7 ounces, 150 to 200 milliliters per serving, 2 to 3 times per week. Too much may overload the body with potassium, especially in those with kidney disease or those taking blood pressure medications. Moderation is always the key. Beyond drinking it plain, older adults can also enjoy coconut water in simple recipes, such as mixing it with a few slices of lemon or sprigs of mint for added flavor and an extra antioxidant boost. This refreshes the taste while keeping the brain and nervous system supported. Compared with sugary beverages that fuel inflammation and damage nerve cells, natural coconut water stands out as a balanced choice as it hydrates, restores electrolytes, and delivers antioxidant protection. It provides the stability the brain needs after 60, when even small imbalances can ripple into memory lapses and changes in mood. After 60, many people begin to struggle with traditional cow's milk. Some feel bloated or uncomfortable because of lactose intolerance. Others worry about saturated fat and cholesterol. But the truth is, the body and brain still need the nutrition milk provides, especially protein, calcium, and key micronutrients for the nervous system. That's where unsweetened plant-based milk becomes a safe and sensible alternative. Plant-based options like almond, oat, or soy milk have a major advantage as they contain no lactose, making them easier on an older digestive system. Even more important, by choosing unsweetened versions, you avoid the inflammatory effects of added sugars that place stress on nerve cells. The brain no longer has to wrestle with the blood sugar spikes and crashes caused by sweetened milks or flavored dairy drinks. Each type of plant milk carries its own strengths. Almond milk is rich in vitamin E, a strong antioxidant that shields nerve cells from free radical damage. Oat milk provides beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that steadies blood sugar, ensuring the brain receives a stable energy supply and reducing mental fatigue. Soy milk stands out for its isoflavones, plant compounds structurally similar to estrogen that help protect blood vessels and support blood flow to the brain, an essential factor for preserving memory. Many plant-based milks today are also fortified with calcium and vitamin D. This duo not only strengthens bones and lowers fall risk, but also plays a direct role in the nervous system. Calcium is essential for nerve signaling, while vitamin D supports brain function and has been linked to lower rates of depression in older adults. When combined with the natural nutrients in plant milk, these benefits become even stronger. In practice, I've seen many older patients who, after switching from sweetened dairy milk to unsweetened almond or oat milk, felt lighter, digested food more easily, and experienced sharper mental clarity in the mornings. Some even shared that a warm cup of unsweetened plant milk before bed helped them relax and fall into deeper sleep. This makes sense, since plant milks contain tryptophan, an amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin chemicals that regulate sleep and mood. That said, choosing the right product is key. Older adults should always check labels to make sure the milk is truly unsweetened and free of unnecessary additives. If possible, organic options or homemade versions blending almonds, oats, or soy at home are even better, since they ensure freshness and allow control over sugar and salt. Compared with sugary beverages or sweetened dairy milk, unsweetened plant-based milks clearly offer more for the nervous system. They provide essential nutrients to nourish the brain, support memory, calm inflammation, and improve sleep quality, all without the burden of added sugar. When most people think of pomegranates, they picture the bright red seeds sprinkled on salads or eaten as a snack. But for the brain, especially after 60, unsweetened pomegranate juice is one of nature's hidden treasures for protecting memory and mental clarity. What makes pomegranate special is its remarkably high content of polyphenols and anthocyanins. These are powerful antioxidants that neutralize free radicals. the unstable molecules that damage nerve cells and accelerate brain aging. Research shows that regularly consuming these compounds can lower neuroinflammation, improve learning, and support memory. For older adults, this is a key factor in slowing down cognitive decline. Pomegranates also contain a unique compound called punicalagin. This not only has strong anti-inflammatory effects, but also enhances blood flow to the brain. When the brain receives enough oxygen and nutrients, neurons perform more effectively, sharpening memory and lowering the risk of dementia. Another fascinating benefit is its influence on mood. Some studies suggest that drinking pomegranate juice can help reduce anxiety and improve overall well-being by positively affecting cortisol, the body's stress hormone. This is particularly meaningful for seniors who are often more vulnerable to stress and mood swings as the nervous system changes with age. In practice, many people over 60 report feeling more alert and focused after a few weeks of drinking a small glass of unsweetened pomegranate juice in the morning. Others notice that their sleep quality improves thanks to reduced stress and better balance in the nervous system. Of course, to truly benefit, it's essential to choose unsweetened pomegranate juice. Bottled juices with added sugar cancel out the advantages and can even harm the brain by fueling inflammation and blood sugar swings. The best choice is fresh pomegranate pressed at home, or 100% pure juice with no added sugar or preservatives. Moderation matters as well. A small serving of about 3 to 5 ounces 100 to 150 milliliters daily is enough to deliver potent antioxidants safely, without spiking blood sugar. For those with cardiovascular conditions or taking blood pressure medications, it's best to consult a doctor before adding pomegranate juice, since it may interact with certain drugs. Compared with sugary drinks or pre-mixed fruit beverages, unsweetened pomegranate juice stands out as a true super drink for the brain. It delivers strong antioxidant protection, reduces nerve inflammation, and supports memory all in one natural, accessible choice. There's a truth we often forget: what we drink every day doesn't just affect the body, it shapes the health of the brain as well. After 60, the nervous system becomes more sensitive to sugar and stimulants. That's why changing your drinking habits is a small step that can bring a big impact. Infused water with fresh fruit slices is more than a refreshing choice. Lemon, cucumber, or strawberries provide vitamin C, flavonoids, and other antioxidants that keep you hydrated while protecting nerve cells from free radical damage. It's a natural and effective way to keep the brain alert and clear. Caffeine-free herbal teas like chamomile, peppermint, or lavender bring special benefits for sleep. A warm cup in the evening calms the nervous system and settles the mind, giving the brain a chance to rest and restore. Deep, restorative sleep is one of the strongest foundations for memory and clarity after 60. Natural coconut water without added sugar acts like an electrolyte fuel for the body. With abundant potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, it hydrates while supporting steady nerve signaling. Studies show that staying hydrated and maintaining electrolyte balance are key to sustaining focus and mental sharpness. Unsweetened plant-based milks from almonds, oats, or soy are not only safe substitutes for cow's milk, but also rich in essential nutrients. Vitamin E in almond milk protects the brain from oxidative stress. Beta-glucan in oat milk steadies blood sugar for stable energy. And isoflavones in soy milk support blood circulation in the brain. Together, they help nourish memory and maintain mental flexibility. Finally, unsweetened pomegranate juice is often called a super drink for the brain. Its polyphenols and punicalagin fight inflammation, improve blood flow, support memory, and even lift mood. A small glass each day brings both a refreshing taste and a protective shield against age-related brain decline. From these 5 drinks, the shared message is clear. After 60, the brain needs thoughtful care. You don't need complicated or expensive products. By choosing wisely low sugar, natural, and nutrient-rich foods, you give yourself the chance to preserve memory, maintain clarity, and enjoy a higher quality of life. If you found today's content helpful, please like this video, subscribe so you won't miss future episodes, and share it with friends or loved ones who also care about memory health. And I'd love to hear from you out of these 5 drinks. Which one will you try first to protect your brain?